So we're gonna go for a kick. Toss back. Yeah, let's go. Here we go. Hey,
now they'll run it on the toss. And he stopped immediately there. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Tired. Didn't get up. I did get up at 8 o'clock. I went to sleep at like 2 o'clock in the morning. So, really tiring on my end.
The Steelers call here on the Aussie, Australian-born Jordan Berry now to punt this one away. Fielded at the 20.
Yeah, Cincinnati.
45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Bengals take possession.
No, 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 no. Don't joke like that. No. Don't joke like that.
2 seconds to go,
they're
first
just,
quarter.
Ew. Just ew. They're cringe.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Bengals with a football to begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. And find one. Stopped at the line.
Just because you can feel it doesn't mean it's actually going to be
yard that time, but now from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to lose yardage here.
Yes, I can.
Backwards 5 yards.
It's called snapping your neck. Well, last night with Melody was fun.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Just dance, dance, dance.
And this will be a touchback, and as we saw in week 1, the new rule, this one coming out to the 25-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
No, it's not all of them. Some of them don't believe in it.
You got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now they'll run it on the toss. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Did you read the title?
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner.
If you're here just because of the Madden17 part,
the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
There's so many times during camp and practice that you get bored as a player doing regular drills. But how about that shed and skate drill right there by the linebacker? You do it each and every day, get the blocker away, and get into the backfield and make. That's what we just saw.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. So Dalton now. And that's complete to LaFell. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Give him 16 yards on the play. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
I said it might be my last. I said it might. Doesn't mean it will. I just said it might.
2 minutes to go here in the first
chill
half.
out and stop
Back
screaming.
to Heinz Field after this.
I know you're screaming. I know you're screaming. You keep on screaming at me. don't quit YouTube.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now they'll run it on the toss. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball...
Dude, what the heck? Why aren't you blocking?
Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Dalton. He's got time in the pocket. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th.
Oh, I gotta go.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
It's just personal stuff, right? It's just really personal.
It's taken to the 26. A good return there, 17
Plus,
yards.
it's been, like, really hard. Like, I've been trying to do what y'all want me to do, and this one person wants me to play Madden, and no one else has been telling me to. So I'm gonna try to help this guy and get him to stop messing with me.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Now they'll run it on the toss, and he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Holding offense.
What?
And the defense will accept this penalty and force the offense back.
Na 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 na.
Now a play fake here on first down. Surveying the field. All kinds of time. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And nearly picked off there. And it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I know I'm
Why
not
am
giving
I
enough
even
credit to
doing
the
this?
defenders because that
Why am
pass
I
was
even doing
incomplete.
this?
I
Because
always
no one
expect
likes
him
me,
to come up with the
and
ball.
because
Yeah,
everyone
on those
hates me.
deep routes especially, even on incompletions, it's fun to watch him run those routes.
It certainly is, but he eats up ground and he usually goes up and gets it.
He's got time. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Nice completion there for Andy Dalton. Charles, you worked some of his games when he was at TCU. Now you've worked his games in the NFL. What progression have you seen?
I've seen a guy who took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year. Always added.
And at the 7-yard
This boy got it.
line,
Yep.
the catch is made.
Congratulations.
And
Hey,
all the
this
way
one might
in
be
for
a
a
little
Cincinnati score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Or I can just do this and never play this franchise again. Because I have better franchises than this one, and this one sucks. I have one that I freaking won 3 Super Bowls with. Sucks. That's what my people say. Na, 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 na. What my people say. There's that. Now I'm gonna make another one. Make it good. No, I don't want to freaking play this dang skills trainer. That's what people say. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Holy freaking crap. I think this one is... Ow. Oh yeah, I don't do the preseason. I just do the regular season. I was gonna do the preseason for y'all, but I'm already kind of doing this one, and it's kind of already like doing this. So you might want to leave me alone, eh? Dude, there's not even anyone watching. It shows that there's one person watching. If you're still watching, leave a comment. I wonder. See, Dice is playing WWE.
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal. Meeting your season goal gives high rewards, but does come with risk.
I'll go 8.
Kick off your week by installing your game plan.
Guys, last time we were out here, coaching staff didn't like what we saw. You all know it wasn't good enough. So let's make up for that today and have a great one. I know you got it in you.
They're watching.
Are you close?
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You're taking the first steps towards success in this league. But don't...
Kick your season off by starting your first game. everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The next chapter of this young man's life starts with this game. And as his professional career officially begins...
All right, Larry, thanks. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, the opener of the 2016 NFL season between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Jets. Ooh, with a juke. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Personal foul.
Okay, I'm back.
Face mask. Defense.
And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, spinning away. He'll get 3 up to midfield. The safety, Calvin Pryor, is there on the tackle. And this is a guy straight out of college.
Wow,
they're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
Really, it's a solid draft class from a year ago. They were able to address some key weak spots on their team and fill in some holes.
And they were able to identify the players they wanted early in the process. Got a little bit of luck as some guys may have fallen to them. But for the most part, knew their philosophy and stuck to it.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe. I'd say somebody's already in mid-season form here in game number 1.
Doesn't need a whole lot of carries in the preseason, does he? He makes it count.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
There's so many things that go into playing the position of linebacker. Some of them are actually subtle. Doing the drill work that you do all the time in practice and carrying it over to the game. Get rid of blockers and get to the ball carrier and knock him down for a loss.
A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. And he is going to lose yardage here. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. To throw here, Dalton. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Doesn't even matter. We tried so hard, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I tried so hard.
Folk out there now to kick this one off. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Two seconds to go, first quarter. Now they'll run it on the toss. Spinning past him. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Bengals with the football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out. Now they'll run it on the toss. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
One of the toughest things for an offensive lineman to learn is the ability to get in space and hit people who are moving targets. And linebackers are not easy ones to hit because they know how to move, juke, and make you miss. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A nice play for the defense.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
I don't want to downplay the run, but that's exactly what I expected out of him coming out of college. When I look back at my draft analysis, One of the highest-rated players on my board, a three-down back who can do everything. And one of the best parts of his game is what he does when he doesn't have the football, because he carries it really well, but he blocks equally as well as pass protects for his quarterback. I think he's going to be special. We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner. And he's given us no reason to change our minds. That's a big-time run, and the production that he showed us in college is translating very well into the National Football League.
They find some open field here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Now that was kind of interesting. It appears this coaching staff really trusts this rookie early in his career. They want to get him a touchdown here in his NFL debut.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there. On fourth down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Look at the spin. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. A reminder coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our first half.
LR, that's my man.
That's your guy. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell him, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, what a juke into space. Down the numbers. There he goes. 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
Let go.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And it's taken in at the 9. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great play there. Now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. This is taken at the 3. Then he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. A look at the offense defense now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
I know anytime you watch a team run the ball really well, there's some pinball effect, people bouncing off of each other. There's also some things of beauty in there. You see these nice, explosive, strong runs. And this guy, he knows how to carry the football really well and continually wants the football. Why? He knows the offensive line's going to give him great effort, and he gives great effort himself to finish off runs.
And with that carry, he has done it. He breaks the single-game rushing record.
How about doing it in the spotlight of our game? How wonderful is that to see all those yards accumulated, culminating in a brand new NFL record.
Marcus Williams there to make the tackle.
They was stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great effort there. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on to punt for New York. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on to punt for New York. This is taken at the 10. Oh, he shifts past him. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
A big-time return there, 40 yards. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. And this time they go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And some room to roam now. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Yep, that's 5th. All I need is 3 more, and I can my season goal.
5th touchdown of the game. And he just tied the NFL record on that 5th rushing touchdown. He's the 6th man ever to do that in a single game.
And, partner, did you just say that he tied an NFL record there?
Yes, sir.
I mean, we're talking 5 touchdowns on the ground against an NFL-caliber defense.
Is that good?
I'd say that's fantastic. What a game for him.
It really is something. We are watching quite the effort. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of game. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And on 2nd and 10 now. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up 1st down after 1st down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human 1st down machine? I think that fits.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. Now they'll run it on the toss. And on this one, now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Now they'll run it on the toss. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. Marvin Lewis going to leave the offense out there. 4th down, they're going for it. Now they'll run it on the toss. And now a fumble. The ball's out. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And defensively, that might...
With 7 seconds left.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advance Week to get to your next game.
Well, this is where I'm gonna end it. So I hope y'all enjoyed. Bye.